Honkai Star Rail. Oh, so since last time I've done work as per fucking usual. What's this notification? Optimization issues again. Okay. Money. Free money. Gotta love free money. Alright, so since last time I've done quite a bit of work. As you can see with the Trailblazer level at 42 now. Nameless Honors maxed out. Did that earlier this week. Got all the stuff from it, and since it's paid for, yeah, no, I got the best stuff you can from it. I have also gotten some more characters since I last did the stream. So I'm trying to think what ones I definitely haven't had. I know I didn't have the current banner dude, which I'm not gonna lie, I can show the roles that it took to get to this, and it will depress people. By the way, I was guaranteed him because it was off of, I'd already done the 50-50. So, like, I basically just about max pity time, guaranteed to get him. And yeah. But I also got Himiko as well, so yay. Can't complain too much about that. I've been steadily upgrading everything as I go. There's some characters that have been upgraded as a priority. These two primarily. Because, holy shit, by the way, Clara in Simulated Universe is really fucking good. Because she just uses so many trees so effectively. And Sele is on the path of getting stronger. I've started to getting 5-star relics, but at this point in time, they're quite disappointing, as you can see. They're just, yeah. I can't expect too much out of them, in a sense. They are like the first early ones I'm getting just to get stats up at this point. And not like getting crit rate going yet. Also, the Trailblazer in the preservation tree has become like one of my staples in my teams. In fact, one of my most staple teams for doing most things is basically this team here minus maybe Ding Yang for Clara, depending on what it is. So yeah, no, good times. I'm almost maxed out on the Trailblazers in power again. So we're gonna be spinning that in a second. But yeah, no, like I did. So I got, as well as you can see, I should go on to this. That I'm at Simulated Universe. That's because I finished World 6. Which that was a harsh fight, because I wanted to finish it so I could start getting these pieces for wow, my brain is really having a great time with it today. Get them for Seller. I'm also going to turn the audio up because I keep forgetting that I have to turn it down drastically for when I'm playing on my own, because I like to watch stuff. So, the plans for today. Well, first I'm going to use the Trailblazer energy. Yeah, just quickly. Ironically enough, I could... We're now at the stage where I could try and do the auto setup, but I don't think I'd be able to get the damage up enough in time, right? Should I try? 52. was gonna say I don't have the parts right. So we need you to be definitely at least one more upgrade up, which I don't have the part. And I don't think you have like great relics. Pull the gear off of her. Put on recommended gear, see what it goes with. Okay. And then Himiko, I think, is only level 40 as well. She needs some more parts. Alright, should we just start farming parts then? Okay, so I need... Oh, I don't actually have that on yet. I need, like, what was it, 3 for 1 rank of Himiko upgrade? I know it's technically inefficient to be widely doing my upgrades like this. But also... stuff it. And yes, you can complain if you want, but I'm going to use support here because there's just no reason not to.
Enemies ahead.
That seems very low.
Great.
Because this dude's one is the one that I just use all the time. It's undamaged.
Time for a shot. I'm in for that. Just a little something. What a headache.
Nah, this person has like a nearly 100% crit chance on their sealer, which is just so much damage. It's so consistent. So I use it. Alright, characters. Himiko, rank up now. If it's gonna load the characters. Wow, I'm running out of level up stuff now. I guess I have been using a lot of it. Let's go do this one as well quickly. Again, I'm gonna use the support for some of these early things because I want to try see if we can speed it up by doing that.
Great. I'll end your misery.
Clap.
No.
Clap.
Don't mess with me.
There we go. Oh, that's the pieces we need for her to.
Operation.
And yeah, we're out of material. But I did get another one, which is good. Alright, I'm gonna quickly make a team for auto farming. The level up stuff. So first things first, it's Himiko and Herder in there. Fuck else do I add? Is it just them? I feel like I should add someone else to like draw aggro or something like that. Like Ting Young in there could be a good solid okay. Put the trailblazer in. I mean, like, it's because the technicality is that it's just these two I need, right? The idea is that with these two, it will be a looping combo. Also, did I equip relics to Himiko? I did not. Increase break effect, that actually makes a lot of sense. Now, light cone. What light cone do I want on her? I probably want this one, right? Just because it's gonna work best for her on the thing. Just upgrade it a little bit. Very cheaply do that. And I know I can't superimpose it. Where's ultimate damage? Is there a better eradication I could slap on her? Not really. Yeah, it's actually harsh, but I really don't have any good eradication like guns. And the problem, actually, that's the big problem I've also had is that, like, I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that I do use Japart, I'd be putting this on the Trailblazer. Like, in a heartbeat. This would be so good on the Trailblazer. Because she just, yeah, should scale with the stats so well. Traces. I'm gonna level up the follow-up. But yeah, no, since I cleared World 6, Herder has got all but one of her Eidolons now, which this one I'm not too fussed about. It'd be nice. Alright, let's see, with this team setup, how well it's going to do into the I don't have high expectations for it. That seems mean, but like it's also very undergeared. So we'll see. 5 waves. Because like the smart thing to do would be to find like a, if there even is one, Himiko here. That's probably not even actually set up properly. Mine's probably just stronger.
What are you looking at? That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away. It's time.
I think it only procced like one thing below the HP threshold.
Time to kill!
Yeah. Doesn't do that much damage. Again, Trailblazer is probably going to be the thing that actually enables this comp for now, because it's just not going to do enough damage initially.
Don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to
Look,
control the
I'm also
heavens,
happy to just
and
have
I'm no exception.
now on my side.
Naughty child. I have something for you.
I mean, for how weak this comp is at the this team is at the moment, it is actually pretty good.
That'll take more than medicine. I have something for you. You won't get away. It's time.
You know what?
Still don't
Again,
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Lance at the ready.
So I think it's mostly hurt and not actually doing enough damage, so I might have to look over some stuff. Because I think Himiko's actually doing enough damage to me. Like, just, maybe. If, it was compensation.
That's better. Much
I'm gonna
obliged.
do that because it's
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
we'll do that as well. Gives me enough card attacks. Alright.
That'll take more than diamond. It's all yours.
Okay,
Now, time for an overhaul. You won't get away. Time to twirl. It's time.
okay, if I do it like that, that's bad because it actually doesn't count as a break, like an additional break. It only counts the thing like that. Alright, keep that in mind.
Not a scratch. You won't get away. Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire
Now,
to control the
I was
heavens,
told by my
and
friend,
I'm no
apparently there's
exception.
a story thing that explains that that's not actually key. It's like this absurdly, like,
That'll take
version
more
of
than medicine.
coffee. And I fucking hate that that may be the case.
Now. I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Here we go. Alright, we'll do it one more time. Starting to get a bit more of a feel
You
for
won't
this.
get away. That'll take more than medicine.
Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do that part of the technique.
I have something for you. Time to twirl. Lance at the ready. Time to twirl. I'm okay. Nap time. Time to twirl. Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm pretty sure it's Herder's damage is the one that's falling off, so I'll have to upgrade her gear. I'm gonna drop
Just
this.
a little something.
Appropriate. Go into the next fight.
Oh dear.
Cut down.
You won't get away. Time to twirl.
Nice.
Take more than medic. Nap time. Time to twirl. I have something for you. I'm on guard. Time to twirl.
See if they survive what I've just done. Shoot up tool. Let's go. You're gonna say that's unnecessary damage. I'm gonna say it's a fucking waste.
And I'm no exception.
Honored to meet me.
You won't get away. That'll take more than medic. Time for an overhaul.
Yeah, see, like, also there, that was Himiko's damage not being high enough. Because I need, so the short answer is you need Himiko's damage to be high enough that she puts them at under half HP. And then you need Herta's damage to be enough to kill them from half HP. So, you know.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! You won't get away. Time for a shot. Nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
I don't know how it actually worked out that many.
Big diamond. It's all yours.
Naughty child.
Do only one of them, and I can break that.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. It's time.
Such a fun old.
Nap.
What are you looking at?
You won't get away.
You know who I am. Big diamond. It's all yours.
I want to stress I should not actually be having that much trouble with this.
That'll take
Like,
more
I'm
than medicine.
more having trouble because I just threw together a fucking team that are very underprepared
Lance at the ready.
for actually the level of the code. Just keep in mind this is supposed to be like 2.
Honored to meet me.
So,
Nap.
oh, need more of them EXP books. That's for another time. Change back to my default. I forget that I need to actually like press the button. What do we achieve? Defeat enemies with fire. Defeat enemies with DOTs. Oh, the only DOT I apply is fucking. Actually, no, I do apply the heat with it. Yeah. Right, also, doesn't the normal damage give a bleed, and that counts as well? Alright. Yes, I haven't finished off all my bloody adventure missions. Sue me. I fucking hate some of them. This is the closest spot to getting there. Can I actually just... No, I can't teleport just directly there. Yeah, we'll just go here. It's across from the thing. I met a tiny dragon. And, she yelled at me. I haven't actually been doing main story very much at the moment. Just because I haven't had, like, time to progress. Also, I know I've mentioned this in the, like, coming to the stream, but I should mention it on the stream. I'm real tired today, because I've been staying up a lot recently, but also the main thing is I did go to watch Into the Spider-Verse last night. And the movie ended at like just a bit before 10, which yeah, is really fucking late for me. So I'm really fucking tired.
That's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My realm-keeping commission
But yeah, no,
colleagues
which, by the way, Into Spider-Verse, fun movie. Really enjoyed it.
I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
I don't think...
As I'm sure you're aware,
I don't think there's anything else I can really think of that I want to say that's not spoiler. So I'll be
Lord's commission.
The theater I was in was very vocal about specific things, which was quite fun.
Despite the commission's protection,
but no, it was a real fun movie.
More and more citizens,
stuff going on in it.
Particularly those dealing with great risks and stress, like the Cloud Knights, are
It's
becoming
still weird
stricken
to
with
have
Mara.
people clap at the end of the movie.
Moreover, the Mara struck have taken on a horrifying appearance,
I don't know.
as if they're turning into some sort of monster.
Also, to anyone that does
certainly
watch it,
differs from
there
what I
is no
thought I knew
post-credit
about the illness.
scenes. The credits are nice, and I stayed for while me and my mate were just talking, because it was a good opportunity to just talk about it. And fucking everyone in the theater's like, oh my god, they didn't do one. And it's like, okay, chill.
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say.
But yeah, no,
Despite being
fun
just a
movie,
servant
fun
of the
movie.
realm-keeping
I
commission,
also finished my
spending a
rewatch
considerable amount
of
time on the front lines has sharpened my senses of
the
potential
mainline
dangers.
Transformer movies for the
You're a
Bayverse.
capable person. Since the general entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter
Yeah,
of time
that was
before we run
weird.
into
Like,
Monstruck. If you come
first
across
movie's
any
fun,
clues, remember to
enjoyable,
inform the
good-ish.
realm-keeping commission straight away.
As good as you can
My
expect.
colleagues and
I got no
will handle
real
any
qualms
situation
with
with
it.
haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you
Like, yeah,
made any
no, I think
discoveries
the
so far?
first Transformers movie of the Bayverse is a very solid one. And
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Alright then. But yeah, no, fucking. Like, the first movie's great. Second movie, if it didn't have such like horn dog sort of weird puberty humor going on, I think it would have been fine. Like, I think it would have been a good movie as well. The third one, I think, was just... I don't think it knew what it wanted to be. It tried to do a lot of things and didn't really succeed with a lot. And there's a lot of moments that just don't feel necessary, and there's a lot of characters that you're supposed to care about and don't. Stuff like that. Then you get the reset, which the reset, I stand by my statement. I think I've already made this on stream. Age of Extinction should have been 2 movies. Because there was scenes in it that I don't think you don't want those scenes, but in a movie like that, there was so much that was missing. And those scenes didn't add to the total thing, but it would have added to a singular movie if they had been separated. That's what I'd say.
I read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders.
So, yeah.
Tracking
And then
down clues on
the
the Marastruck.
fucking other one,
We now have a lead.
last night.
To an outsider,
That
this letter
one,
appears to be nothing more than good news
I
detailing
don't even know what he was
recovery
trying to
from
do with that
Cloud
movie.
Youngest. However,
Really
what
don't.
is actually being discussed
It was
is a
really
violation
bad.
of the 10 unpardonable
Felt
sins.
so fucking weird.
It's heresy.
Like, so much of it felt forced as well. Right, are you talking about Miss Fuller? You're talking about the pharmaceutical experiment mentioned?
That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Cienjo adhere to strict standards
Well,
that
hello
prohibit
to
long
you
life or
as
mutant
well.
modifications under the guise of curing.
Curing.
I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there.
That's
The
worrying.
author of this letter was
How am I
likely
doing
the
today? I'm
Marastruck
doing
who
very,
defeated
I'm doing well. I'm very
Yes,
tired
he
though.
was led astray and poisoned
Again,
while under pretext
as I was
of being
mentioning earlier in
cured.
the stream, I had a very late
We
night
saw how he ended up.
watching Into the Spider-Verse.
Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated. from the
Waking up as
Cienjo
early as I
years
do
ago.
to do these streams,
The
pretty
disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
pretty painful.
They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore
It's normally
the way
fine
of
because I normally go to
immortality
bed at like
by unearthing
6 or
a
7,
forbidden
but going to
remedial
bed at 10
formula.
is a bit much for me.
It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of divine foresight
was
needs
worth
to
it.
learn
Definitely
all it
fun
can
movie.
about this organization's status
It was great to catch up with my mate as well.
before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
Exactly what we required. So what do I get out of it? That's tempting. That's good to me since I won't be connected. What do I get out of it?
Don't worry. The seat of divine foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I
How are you
recently
doing
received
then?
some intel.
How do you want to be
Seems that
referred
certain
to as the
individuals
traveler?
are taking advantage of the current chaos.
See you playing Honkai
to
Star
lure in
Rail. What are your
outworlders
thoughts on the
around
game so far?
exalted
What are,
Sanctum.
my thoughts are
Maybe you could start there?
well, to give
We
a
sent an
short, I
undercover
never played
investigator
Genshin
out a few
Impact out of
months
kind of
They
like
provided us
the
with a rough
initial
idea of the
problems with the
situation.
game that I had. I don't
Unfortunately,
like gachas
it
a
seems
lot in
suspicions were
general,
aroused.
even though I tried to design
We lost contact
Fine.
with the agent.
stuff there for one day.
I suspect he was
Um,
discovered.
But like, I
You are a
don't
fresh
like
face in the market,
the aggressive
and an
monetization of
outworlder.
a lot of them. This
I would feel
one,
more at ease if I could leave this matter
as
with
far as
you.
I'm playing, like the story's alright, nothing too substantial. It's very, very visually appealing. And I actually kind of like the fact that it's turn-based combat instead of the shitstorm that like Genshin can be. So far, it's... If you play a free-to-play, it's not too bad of a game. Just don't go in with the mentality to try and collect characters. Just the Traveler is nice. Get out your games, game.
Drop by the realm keeping.
Okay, I want to correct this. I complain about gacha games. I play a lot of them. I want to stress because again, I'm a indie pseudo game developer. Haven't actually developed a game yet, but I've made like a lot of progress on this months. Just a fan one. But one of my main projects overreaching is actually a gacha game. And I think it's kind of the argument of, it's less that I don't like the game genre in general, it's that I see so many times where it's just like either aggressive monetization, like aggressive monetization, or just they don't care. And like, it's clearly they made the game just to make some money, and it does, so they don't care past that.
Look no further.
And that's something that I disagree with. So I'm looking for a suspicious person while you're kind of sitting off to the side.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality?
Okay, well that's a fucking... No, I don't. Yes, I do. I yearn for power.
I understand. Eternal life is indeed a kind of power, wouldn't you say?
It's great, but you kind of burnt out. That is, yeah, it's because I've got a friend that was the reason why, like, we got into this game together, and he played Genshin a lot. He still kind of does, but especially in recent time, he doesn't quite like where they're taking the game, and the approaches that they're doing to how they're treating the community at the moment. And I'm gonna be honest, from what I can tell and from what I'm hearing of Genshin Impact players moving to this game, they took a lot of the general like problems a lot of people had, and they said like implement this. These would be good things to implement. And they implemented in this instead of into Genshin Impact, which might be an argument of like this is them just taking a step forward, and a step away from.
I'll tell it to you straight.
I think they're probably still going to keep doing it because it earns them more than enough fucking money. But if I'm remembering correctly, the first banner for this has earned them more money than the most banner in all of Genshin Impact.
Before you can grasp
Like, they're not like a single character banner.
For immortality, don't you think? The problem is that the Xianzhou Alliance doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-lived species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality.
Impact is a bad game. Great story, right?
I came to exalt
it's just the same most of the time, and after time they get boring. Yeah.
One who is also on the road to immortality.
It's a game that I definitely wouldn't
How about we
be fully against playing now, but I feel like it's just I've missed out on too much if I was to play it. Because okay, so the other argument I hate with a lot of gacha games, but like mobile games do this in general. Not as many like computer games, but moved also to Star Rail as well. Yeah, I think it's a better game. I'll be honest, but one of the problems I have with a lot of these games is the mentality that you have to play every day.
Let's make
because like what happens is your head's gonna go like, oh, I'm gonna miss out on this and that if I don't play today, which is kind of why there's the stamina, power, resin, whatever you want to call it, systems at play. Is that it's
Here
just
we are. This is the place.
that can be detrimental. And that's why I say like there's a lot of philosophy stuff around like philosophies around gacha games that I don't quite like. That's why I'm gonna be honest, like completely honest. I think still the best gacha game I've ever played was Azure Lane. I think that handled monetization really, really well. It handled stamina systems really well. It meant that like you definitely felt like you want to log in the morning and then in the evening. But outside of events, not that often actually. Right, how do I gain immortality?
Get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy.
That's a big problem, though. Let's say their resin would be limited.
I am a member of the
try and get
Disciples
what
of
they want.
Sanctus
I believe it
Medicus.
would be the same
I
way
was
as now.
unable to expose my true
Yeah,
identity in
yeah.
Exalting
Wouldn't be
Sanctum,
limited.
but now
No,
I can
it's
reveal everything.
like, ironically enough, what you're
Disciples
explaining
of
there is what
Sanctus
happened with
Medicus is a
Warframe.
devout group,
Warframe has the
holding firm
problem
in their
that the
belief
community
Merciful Medicus is the
doesn't
one
like.
ultimate faith.
Ironically enough, they
As
grind so
followers,
hard,
we
so
refer
there's no
to
grinding.
ourselves as disciples,
It's they
dedicated
want it
to our
immediately.
cause.
So,
If you wish
in
to
a
gain
sense,
the
I get
means to
why it's
immortality,
paced. I think it's a
then you
safe
must
thing to
become a
pace it,
disciple.
but I
But
do
to
not
become a
like how
disciple,
it's
you must
daily
first
paced.
pass several
That's
small
probably my best
trials.
phrasing.
Please excuse me. Our
Like-
expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
That's why I think, like, my kind of argument towards it is, given the opportunity, like, if it was triple the max capacity, but it still regenerates at the same rate or something along those lines, so it's basically equivalent to 3 days that you would have that you don't need to play and you wouldn't lose out. That, I think, would be better. But I'm not going to say that that's definitely what they should do. This is just like me kind of throwing out an idea because, again, I can't...
No need to be concerned about him. Only though.
I can't, like, say for certain what would fix the problem. I'm just like, this is how I'd see an approach to it.
Every species
Is pacing,
yearns for the favor
like,
of
3
Curator
days is a
Merciful
solid
Medicus,
pacing
regardless of
window,
whether
and
they
it's
have
what a
heard
lot
the
of other
abundance
games
or not.
use that are pretty successful as well.
Foxings yearn to cure
Or
themselves of their
like
300-year
quests,
lifespan.
reward systems.
The
I think that's
Fediatara
good.
yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck.
Have you played a bit of
course, we
Genshin?
know that the
No,
story
I've never played Genshin.
is rather a kind of blessed
Like I said,
evolution.
because I refused to play it initially. And then as time went on, a lot of fears I had were confirmed, and I had friends that played it, so I kind of learnt through them what the game was like. The only reason I would have ever played it was just purely to see how it functioned a lot of the time, and in fact there's plenty of YouTube content out there to kind of do that.
You will surely find.
Because like, again, that was mainly during my research
They do not
phase
lightly
of
refuse a prayer.
gacha games,
As
and
such, the initiation
I just
trials
really
for the
didn't want to play
disciples of Sanctus
something
Medicus
so
are
large
nothing
scale, I
arduous.
guess.
All you must do is
As well as I was
transcribe
still
this
studying
copy
my degree
1,000
at the time, so
Merciful Medicus's
definitely didn't have the
salvation
time.
500 times by hand.
What do you think of Star Rail does better?
This will allow your
than
brothers
Warframe?
and sisters to
Star Rail?
trust your faith, and
Um,
you to become a disciple.
I know some things that they've added to, like, the normal banner. I think it's after so many pulls you get a guaranteed character. That's something that doesn't exist in Genshin.
Of course. This is but the first trial.
I
Once
do
you become
like
a
the
disciple,
turn-based
you will
combat. I think it
undergo numerous others.
helps the player actually kind of slow down in a sense, and like you can be really fast with it. You can automate your fight.
Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou Russian
So there's that
has
sort of
been
stuff. I
prepared.
do think at this point in time,
Smooth
Genshin
action
has
and
the
ergonomic
advantage
design.
of
I myself
content.
transcribed 50,000 copies with
Like
such
they've just got way
instruments.
more content to work with at this stage. So that's a benefit, but I do think that it's spread really, really wide. So I think technically Star Rail has like a resin system too. Yes, it's the Traveler power, isn't it? I think is yeah. Trailblazer power. I think that's what it's called. Which again, like I don't like it, but I still use it. It's fine.
Hey, stop writing. Get over here.
only produced 2 copies. You're a weak bitch. You never fucking got into real big trouble, did you? Never had fucking detention when you hit the right lines. Goddamn trailblazer. Yeah, I don't know what I could really say other than that, because again, like, I could attest to the things I know about. How do you like the main quest so far? I've done it already, so I'm just curious about others.
I know you. You're General Genuine's honored guest.
How do I best describe it? I enjoy it a lot, but I do feel that there's a lot of long-winded parts to it, but that's something that, like, a lot of these games do. I mean, this part right now, I'm not hugely engaged with. But I think... Actually, this is one thing I will say that Genshin, Genshin doesn't have until much later, whereas this game started immediately. Your main character's badass, because like the traveler in that, I believe that's what they're called, starts off quite meek and wimpy in a regard, but later becomes like quite cool. Hyman? No. The main character. I mean, also this game doesn't have Paimon, but we have March, so you know.
Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? So am I.
But no, like the main character you play as, technically, is a bit of a wuss. But in this one, like, fucking straight off the bat, literally get a bat and just be badass.
They were suspicious of me
Just fighting the, like, the bosses and everything's awesome.
Become a disciple.
Represents intertwined fate. Fucking, I swear to God, March is... Anytime I have the opportunity to bully her, I do. Because holy shit.
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight.
March bully. Always March bully. I know if I ever played Genshin, I would bully the shit. Can I join? Yeah, I think that's the community at this point. Seeing her, like, annoyed face is one of the most satisfying things in this game.
Shh, keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much.
But yeah, no,
If they discover us,
I absolutely adore, like, how they've done the main
you
character.
can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years
like,
pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight.
in the
before
early
it
stages of
became
Genshin, the main character, the protagonist, I guess,
Listen carefully. I help you copy the text.
they felt more of like a person in a fucking a ride, right? Like that, it was a it didn't feel like an actual story. It just felt like someone that fucking was in a amusement ride and was taken along the journey. Until later, where they actually start taking hold of things. Trailblazer immediately fucking awesome.
Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation.
Main character is indeed badass personality and style. Yes, it's so fucking
You're
good.
finished. So soon? Let me see. Ah. Huh. Yes.
So good.
It would appear you are
And
finished. A fast,
The
and
like the
accurate
fight with
transcription.
Colia
It seems you are destined for immortality.
is
Calm yourself.
music as well in this
Initiation
game
is
seems
divided into
way
2
better.
steps.
I think they really
You
stepped
and
up
the
their game
Cloud
with that.
Knight have completed
It's
the
like
first.
Wildfire is fucking awesome.
Now,
I have that on my song list.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
Genshin's very cool, but I play as female
The
MC
second
and she's
step is
badass too. But they,
extraordinarily
yeah, got it later.
It'll all
Like
be
it's,
over soon enough.
I think dealing with like the writing and stuff like that is about when you actually start seeing the character
Never accept who you
really be
suspect,
cool.
and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become
But
a
no,
disciple.
this character comes out like, you're gonna tell me that the first time you saw her ult, or his ult, whatever you playing as, I think most people are playing as female, but like, to whoever would do it, playing as the MC, the first time you see that bat come out, you're like, fuck you. And I want to use her until I stop playing Saro. I mean, she's even... Okay, this is the other thing that this game has over Genshin in my eyes, and this is something that I think most people agree with. The moment you got 4, like, semi-okay characters in Genshin, you got rid of the main character. Rules are made to be... Yeah. Just seeing her swing the bat, and you're like... And just hearing that line is so satisfying. It's like, I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Excellent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus
Oh,
love
yeah.
enthusiastic new blood. Well then, show us what you're made of.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them.
Starting to
You
laugh.
can't just make
That's
us
fair.
fight like this.
I think that's completely
We are
doable
forcing
in
you to
Genshin,
fight.
but it is
By all
definitely
means, refuse if you wish.
like, it's kind of that argument of like,
won't
there's
possibly be able to
the
let
the
either of you
traveler
leave.
in it is not as strong as it could have been.
Fine.
The Trailblazer in this
But
is
please let me prepare.
actually really strong,
I've
especially
never
the
done
preservation
anything like this before.
path is really fucking
Very
good.
well, but you'll need to ask your
I'll be
opponent
interested to see
too.
what they do with the hunt path, because that's going to probably be the one we get next, right?
Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
I mean, that's my assumption, just based on the fact that, like, we got the preservation when we dealt with the people that followed the preservation Aeon. Now we're at the hunt Aeon. The question is for how long? Well, I mean, like, that's again why I say it's the advantage
Join
of,
the
like,
disciples of Sanctus Medicus
if
and let me get the heck out of here.
there will be
in one
many
piece.
characters in the future. Yeah, it's
You
the
and I
difficulty
fight,
of
and
like,
I
how do
lose
they
to you.
scale it,
I
all
pretend
that.
that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them.
Maybe this MC will
remove
be
my
close
body
to
by
it.
dragging
Yeah.
me out of here.
Again, that's why it's like, it's interesting to
way,
see, because
both
they've
accomplish our
been adding
objectives.
paths, and it's clear that
Oh,
they're going to keep
oh,
adding paths for the main
I've seen
character
this.
for
Please don't mess
relative to
actually kill
each
me.
paths, as far as we can tell. It's a good assumption, at least.
Good. I knew I could trust you. My life is in your hands.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight?
But that's why it's just like, it's because, do I think the destruction tree is good? Not really. I think the damage it, while it's really fucking cool ult and all that sort of stuff, the
you,
damage it
Cloud
deals does get overlap really
I'm-
early on.
I'm
If
ready.
you're talking about just a normal damage destruction, then yeah.
Let's
Like,
begin.
oh, I will.
Well then, take this.
But the preservation one actually has a lot of scaling and a lot of utility that can make it worth it.
What a headache. 1,000 wonders to ring the finest blood! Don't mess with me.
I'm dry shot. Nap time.
And he's dead. Real easy, real easy. No, it's sorry, it's super difficult. Yeah. It's a hard fight. Totally don't have like a really fucking. I'm probably over leveled for this point in the story. Also, the game is just having a fucking jib today. What the fuck?
What magnificent skill!
He's fucking
He
dead.
was fierce, but no match for you. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him.
Purple
Cloud
chrysanthemum,
Knight bully
blue
over
peach.
here. Ah, he fucking deserves it.
Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
Let me handle it.
You've dealt with this kind of thing before?
For a long-term associate that handles problems like this, it's a side hustle. 2 down. Fuck, I like all of these options. A long-term associate that handles problems like this. Yeah, it's
A
cool.
long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the
How long will we be
Cloud Knight
streaming
will
for?
be safer.
Probably another
As such, this can be your first mission
hour and a
as
half.
disciple. You take an
I wouldn't say
active
quite 2
approach to
hours
getting
because I have a
things
lecture
done.
at
I'll
8:30.
be sure
It's
to pass
6:30 now,
that on to my superiors.
and that's
In
why
any
I'm doing this
case,
today, not
my
soon.
hearty congratulations on your admission
Sona
to the
tomorrow
disciples of
instead of,
Sanctus Medicus.
Normal.
From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony.
Creepy.
Well,
It's kind of-
Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention.
When did you make
We'll rendezvous at a
your?
different
Oh, how
location later.
long? Sorry, my bad. I thought you were asking how long I'm streaming for this. The YouTube account has been around for like 7-ish years. This specific one, my actual real one that I use has been
I did
around
a good
for way
job playing
longer.
dead, didn't I?
It's been around since
Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next
a long
you're
time.
alone.
I don't want to think about that. No, this account for content and stuff like that's been around for about 7 years, but I only have really been doing stuff on it and streaming for it's a bit over a year now, actually. It's the difficulty that I do variety content, so the channel doesn't grow that easily. So I refuse to just like play only one game. But yeah, no, I've been doing it for. It's because it was like. I almost want to say it was like around March or April last year. Ironically enough, when I also got COVID. It's a long time. I know it's been interesting. It's a kind of part of my like hobby. It's a big hobby, sorry, I should say, but it's part of my daily routine. Because I do stream 5 times a week, like 3-ish hours. So it's a good like stability thing for me, I feel. Now, have you still alive? Oh, be careful. Can't take me for that. Oh, be careful.
With your skills, you've got a better chance than most. I should report back to the seat of divine force.
But you know, it's because I started during
Stay
while I
safe,
still was
friend.
finishing off my degree. That was fun. Sometimes join streams to practice your English. That's actually a very valid way. I've heard from a lot of people more similar to my age, just because of the way media works, that a popular way of learning English, and just in general, was to watch subbed movies and stuff like that, which was really, really fascinating to me as a native English speaker. I never really thought on it. Like, what's the best ways to learn English? What's going to work? Since your first language is English. I mean, you've done really bloody well for someone that's not first language English. My first language is English, and I still fuck up quite a number of times. You're trying your best. Hey, that's all you can ask for.
Wanna
All you
spar?
can ask for. It's the difficulty we get in the world we are is sometimes so mess up sometimes. it's difficult. It's because like you go into environments and people have such high expectations when should be. I'm not going to dispute, like, when I went to Japan, for example, my Japanese wasn't amazing, but I definitely put in the bloody effort to try and learn how to at least explain myself in the basics. I'm a new viewer from the Czech Republic. Oh, from the Czech Republic. That's awesome. Actually had a friend I went to school with that was from there. He explained some very strange stuff to me. It's great. Yeah, no, like it's difficult, I guess, with that stuff. I can't remember everything. We're talking primary school, is when I last saw him. So strange. Tell me. I just remember a lot of weird facts. I can't probably remember them very well. I just remember the weird facts being a thing. Again, I apologize. You're talking decades ago and when I was little. So, some time has passed. Some time has passed. I wish I could answer your question there for the strange stuff. I'm trying to see if I can remember, but it's... I don't know if I can throw my memory that far back. I barely remember my primary school years. I mean, we're talking like fucking... Yeah, it's a number of years ago that I don't want to think about. It's actually kind of disappointing. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not that old, but it's also looking that far back. You're like, sorry, I'm late. Too busy playing Arknights. For God's sake, Sin, how many gachas do you fucking play? Is it 3 at the moment? Because, like, I know you've stopped playing Genshin so much now, Sin, but still. What level are you in Star Rail? I think I'm 42 off the top of my head. Like, I've gotten kind of along with it. I've not been pushing it as hard as I could have been. I did come in, was it like a week or 2 weeks late? Like after the game released? Genshin doesn't have any interest in to put so much in it. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. What level am I? Yeah, 42. Almost 43.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives?
But like, I think I'm doing. I am a level behind me. Fair enough. Last at hitting level 50 on reset. Yeah, shut the fuck up, son. Actually, that's a good point. Isn't the reset now? The Starlight Exchange. No. It's It's 2 days away. 2 days away. That's right. This one. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good being able to get these resets. Have a number of the fucking things sitting there waiting for it. It will definitely be good to get those. Yeah, my friend Sin plays a little bit more aggressively than I. How much did you wish? A little bit, yeah, just a little. I mean, if you want to have a look, I do have a number of characters. I have put money into this game. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to give any false illusions. I have put money in. I didn't do too well so far, but that's kind of the expectation, I guess. I have quite a few characters. I did actually get the banner one, which I'm happy about. Not as much as you. Yeah, fuck off, Sin. I have Himiko. You don't. So fuck off. Though you do have Weld, so I can be sad about that. You got a weapon for... Oh, I don't even... My goddamn light cones for eradication are just all trash. This is the best one I have. So, yay. Nah, I think I've got better gear for... Like... Prefer Bronya than Himiko. Yeah, I would like fucking Bronya as well. But now I can do the funny, you're not getting away, Kuru Kuru. Bronya's a good support. I mean, I'm gonna be, I'll be perfectly honest, I should say. So this is my main team. If I get Bronya, the Trailblazer's coming out. Because then I can just commit fully to Ciela and just dominate from that. I'm still sad that I only got, like, I think it was one Eidolon? Yeah, one Eidolon for her. And I didn't actually get her light cone. I'm having to use the one from the thing. Who did you get on the first banner? Like, the one you can do 50 pulls on. Who did I get from the 50 pulls? I think that was Clara. Was it Clara or was it Japard? It was one of these two. It was Clara, I remember. Okay, so it was Clara. I mean, it's because I remember the thing that I got the most excited for was about when I got Japard. I got, well, that's pretty good. You got Japard trying to roll for Ciela now? I think that's right. I think I got it on one of the 50-50s. Because, as you can see, this is the thing that I actually can speak of the most for proudness. I have Clara's 5-star light cone, and I have Japard's 5-star light cone. Which is really fucking good. Who are you saving for now? I don't know. Fully at this stage. I'm gonna probably just... Like, no matter what, right? And I'm gonna openly say this now. When Kafka comes around, I'm gonna dump money and get that shit. Like, that's not even gonna dispute. But it's because what? Next is Silver Wolf. Then after that's the, was it Imaginary Healer? Who was? The guy with the shield that you fight as. I don't think I really care too much about Silver Wolf. I don't think I care too much about him. Then it will be Blade, I believe. Then Kafka's in the next lot of 3. I think, from memory. But it's kind of those things of like, I wouldn't mind picking up some of the characters along the way, but I don't think there's any of them that I'm like drastically willing for. Because I pulled for the current banner dude just because it's nice to have an electric eradication 5-star in my eyes. I think I'm actually more likely to pull for like light cones along the way. Like, if I could, I might pull for the event light cone because this is just good for him. This really, really pushes his strength forward. Because increase crit damage, increase the skill and ultimate damage, uses the thing, gain thing, then thing gets consumed on a follow-up attack, increasing the damage, which is just so good for him. But that also could be used on a couple of other eradication characters, especially now I don't have any good eradication things. But other than that, I don't really have anything other than main banner stuff that I want. So I'll probably just be using passes as I get them. Do a 10 roll. Go like that. I think that's kind of my thought process so far on it.
What's this on the envelope? Gray peony. This must be from green hibiscus.
His fucking name is so stupid. It's gonna take so long to hit the 300 choice from Stan. Yeah, I'm not disputing that. And when I do hit that, I am getting Bronya. Unless, even if I've gotten her, I just want to get like her Eidolons as well. I think it's stupid to use gems on the banner. Yeah, on the default banner, it's on the standard banner, it's probably not worth to use gems like ever, unless you're really close to a guarantee of it, then it might arguably be worth it.
Sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum Psycrane stands.
Because yeah, like imagine if you're on like 70th roll without a thing, you're like, I have enough to do another 10 point. No, I think that's fair at that point. Which reminds me, I was going to show you Sin. Do you want to see the depression that was my numbers for this? So, there is where I got him, right? It was the last one I got. It's pain. I got real unlucky with that. I got really fucking unlucky with the banner. So yeah, no, I was real on the wire for early 70s at least. I know, but it's a long time to go, especially knowing it's a guaranteed because like we talked about this. It's the 50-50. It's a long time to get them. It's really fucking painful. Yeah, the additional rewards at 300 warps. I am at 108. That's actually the good question. Is Bronya or is it going to be the fucking Dragon Healer? You've already got the Dragon Healer, so shut the fuck up before you say anything, Sin. But I think it's still probably Bronya. Bronya's pretty much the best support in the game. That fucking smiley face, you little shit. Gotta go. Looking forward to your next stream. Having a nice day or night. To you as well, Traveler. To you as well. It was pleasant having a good conversation with you.
Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
Oh. No, it's so bad, I guess. Of course, it's the fucking one that's far away. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't believe in ghosts.
What the fuck was that? I don't believe in ghosts.
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, urgent. This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept.
I appreciate that the Trailblazer actually speaks. Is it just me?
Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Okay. How am I cracking this code? Oh, hello. Jade Abacus subsystem developed by Atlantean Commission. Move the commuting modules based on corresponding patterns. What? Select the axis based on move computer. Move the thing all the way to there. Okay. This is one you were telling me a while ago. So if I do this, and select this.
Code cracked.
I mean, that was not challenging.
It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seed of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks.
Just wait for
No
the later
wonder
ones.
Green
Yeah,
Hibiscus
but
was so
also,
eager
Sin,
to
remember, I'm
intercept
really
this.
good at puzzles.
I'll use my phone to make a copy and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
There's not been a single puzzle in this game so far that hasn't taken me just like a couple of seconds to figure out an answer for. There might be surveillance. This is a text message, my dude. Dude, I overheard your text message. I'm not too chuffed about what you're saying. Such a fucking weird thing. Actually, I should just switch to the Trailblazer. It'll be better. Cutscene.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
Wow, you look generic as fuck.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal.
Man, they did not put in the effort, when it's not a character that's going to be playable later. Too kind. How much can you bench? You look kind of weak. No, we're gonna be smart with this. You're too kind.
No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance.
Cool, can I kill you now?
You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I despise the hunt. I want to become even stronger. I want to gain immortality. I'm not sure. I want to gain immortality. Wasn't that the whole spiel?
Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. Any futile attempt to forsake it is a disgraceful
Also,
betrayal.
me getting immortality in real life would
You
be
have
like
been
the end of
enlightened
the world.
to the significance of immortality.
Me having more time on
You
my
have
hands would be
already
good.
surpassed those shameful mortals. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom.
What are you, a fucking commercial?
The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem.
Okay, this is really worrying.
Do you have any questions?
Do I have any questions? How many people in
I
the
don't
organization?
know. I've heard our members are in the tens of thousands.
Ah, I
The
can think.
Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the Master. I know nothing about what goes on elsewhere. The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other areas.
That's not good.
That's sensitive information. I know who they are.
But for their security, I can't reveal their identities.
Okay.
It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. It's like I said, security. The boss? You mean the master? You'll meet them, but for now there's no rush. All in good time. Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. With your strength, you'll have an audience with the master in no time. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed.
You can't make this shit up. This man is
Justine and
literally
his
just speaking like a
spiritship
villain.
are no more. All
And he
that
thinks it's
remains is a loyal disciple
Times, good times.
of merciful Medicus. Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Moth Moon, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors.
You really got an active imagination. I don't think I said anything that revealed my identity. I'm done. Let's do this. You come with me together.
In that case, divine foresight, devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
I have a high doubt that you're gonna have enough damage to kill my main character, let alone the rest of my team. But sure, let's go.
You're in trouble now.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Don't mess with me.
Oh, I have to pop them at least.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear
Okay.
among the sea of
The other
butterflies.
one.
Illusions of the past.
All right.
What a headache.
By the way, Sin, did you watch the welt video that I sent you? The one where the dude like fucking did a really stupid welt combo and made the character literally unable to have take action. That was fucking great. Have not yet. Have a quick watch of some of the videos I sent. They're fucking hysterical.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Closer reset to pass the time. Fair enough, fair enough.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Welcome, customers.
Gotten very used to fucking audio line.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
There we go.
Sanctus Medicus. Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
What a headache.
You fucking said it, Seal.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There we go, he doesn't have the effect anymore.
1,000 wonders to raise your
Ow.
spirit. Fight as one.
That poor little fox.
Just a little something. Nothing.
Welcome, customers.
Now.
I'm on guard.
Okay, so
Don't mess with me.
this,
I'll end your misery.
this.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Naughty child.
Better late than never. Let's be friends.
Stop fucking hitting my fox girl. For God's sakes. Do you know you can cue the altar to go off before the bonus turn? Yes. I do that most of the time. But I'm also pacing things through. That's slow this morning. No dispute. Fucking got back at like 10. Just before 10. Sleep about, but after. I'm actually quite tired.
That's better.
Better late than never.
Movie was good, by the way, son.
Welcome, customers. What a headache. Fight as one. Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
But also in that fight, it didn't actually matter to queue up correctly. That's the problem, is because like we're also talking about the Mara
So
stricken and stuff.
Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzhu lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzhu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Better call me, better call him B. Friends. Ooh, this is pretty. Bruh, what the fuck? Big old chickens. I didn't chest. Still, you ridiculous. Dude, it looks like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Arena. Are you gonna tell me this doesn't? Holy shit. Dude, this is fucking straight out of goddamn Kyber Corp. Whatever the fuck it was called. Pep cool. Zero Kaiba's weird visible. That's another one. You think I can sit here and not get thrown in jail?
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned?
Sure.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch.
I wouldn't say that, but sure.
I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates, using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures, down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence,
Shine a light in the darkness.
Foresight will be able to improve its strategy.
Yeah, Lux.
And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatch a seed of divine foresight is still striving to answer one question. Whatever the case, it's troubled me deeply over recent...
Okay.
Not at all. The Disciples' secret lab, and the majority of them lacked the strength you have. An agent can't actually consume those pellets. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to... Thousand-handed Merciful Medicus' salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred... As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about... The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Traveler.
The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote.
Yeah?
Given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Anytime. Fuck yeah. Alright. Let's go, fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh! Stay here until the end now. Sweet as, sweet as. I appreciate the watch hour numbers. Still recovering from that 1 week I took off, like, at the beginning of last month. That was actually, okay, fucking rant about YouTube. YouTube fucking sucks. YouTube's really, really mean when you take any time off. I'm basically just completely shafted for taking time off. It's not great. Alright, hello.
Why, hello there. Anything I can help you with?
Can I touch your tail? It's common fact. YouTube sucks, yeah.
Business, eh?
It's really, really mean to you when you break consistency. I've got a good consistency going, but I took a week off for mental health reasons and a lot of variety of reasons. To sort some shit out.
If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like a joke. But the Seed of Divine Foresight only deals in the serious.
So yeah, no, fucking that 1 week off is really daunting.
And I imagine
what do you think about Discord?
Won't be able to make sense of it
I like Discord. I use it a lot.
I recommend you go directly to the chief.
I mean, I hang out with a lot of friends over there. I've actually had people ask if I was going to make a Discord for this channel, which I don't know. My short answer is I don't think this channel is large enough to consider like making a community for it and the work that would be required to make that worth it. Especially when I'm admin in another community. Discord.
Lady Donshu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll run into her if you head that way.
Split my focus too much. as well as I don't think it's a good thing if I was handling that sort of work. I'm gonna be there if you ever make one. I appreciate that. I really do. I again, it's the hope eventually that I might, but not
I've been looking
likely
forward to
for a
meeting
long
you.
time. Like I've got a lot of things I've said that if this channel ever does like even make money, I will do. But outside of that, at this point in time, it's just it's my excuse for being able to play video games. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have many excuses nowadays, so it's good. That's why it's very important for me actually enjoying myself. Very important for my stability.
You
You
have
know
a
it's me.
very distinct scent.
Uh.
Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper. I heard from
smelling
other
me.
alchemists you have a prescription you
fucking
wish me
Comic-Con?
to assess. Can you read it to me? Thank you.
Why does she sound like a fucking bot? Thank you.
A strange
Yeah, as long
and
as it makes you
dangerous
happy. Yeah,
prescription,
that's
but
my
I
big
believe I
goal of
understand
this.
the
It's just
pharmacology. It
never
involves
to
drawing
skip
upon the
out on my
strength of
ideals of
long
how I
silence
want to do
attain
this
the
channel,
power
which
of
I'm gonna be honest is side monitor content.
ascension. The
I don't expect
specifics,
people to watch
however,
this
will
like
require
fully.
further
I expect
investigation.
people to like throw it up on the
This will
side, do
take
their
some
own
time.
games or do their own work.
I could
Just to be
hardly
someone
happen upon Vidyadhara
speaks,
bone marrow and test the prescription
talks
myself.
about philosophy
could
fucking weirdly
Leave your
or
contact
media
details
stuff.
with me.
Go in
When
weird
I've
and depth
completed my
analysis.
assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Analysis. We'll go with that. It's just the greatest way of phrasing it. So who just messaged me? Oh, alright. Chief Secretary of the Skyfaring Commission. The palace is running a small event for visitors. Would you be interested? A dreamy one-day tour? Did you get any of all these ideas? I haven't said anything. Don't know if you've met him before. Okay, few attendees. It's too boring. I'll go find him in a bit. What a interesting titling for the mission name. It's kind of fucking sad. I actually feel bad now. What the fuck? We can do it later. I want to do the main quest for now. Who's this? Greetings, Mr. Has been away. Bad time. Can't go. I'm busy right now.
What does that mean? It's just a
Oh, I
picture.
forget that these three are technically
Are we supposed
following
to
me around.
Meet someone
You
there?
play any instrument?
It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a
I had
horror
not
movie.
recently, but I did used to play piano.
That's
and
enough of
guitar.
that. Come on, let's go.
Acoustic primarily. I don't think I've played that much of electric. I was quite good at both, but that's a long time ago. I do have a keyboard in that cupboard behind me that's got the towel on it. I don't have a guitar anymore. I really wouldn't mind doing that, but it is one of those things. I'd love to do it, but oh, I wonder which character it is. Why'd you stop playing? Just not enough time.
Hurry up, Chingcha. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Like I've been working for
heard
many
there was a
years, and then I
disaster in the
started
Divination
studying
Commission's
a
Delve.
degree, and then
Surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Ching Chue.
Even if
Yeah,
the
then
sky was
I'm
gonna
at where I am
collapse
now.
on the divination commission, the master diviner would be there to hold
Like,
it.
I finished my degree last year,
Relax
and now I'm starting a new
more
degree,
than makes up
which
for
is,
insomnia.
a tad
Anyway, I
bit
didn't
more
come here just to
intense.
play. She ordered me to
As a
wait here
software
for our
engineer.
guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
I would love to do it, though. I genuinely, if I could find the time and someone to help, like, bring me back into practice,
Photo, all right.
I would absolutely love the opportunity.
A games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guest.
Yeah, I wish I had a better argument as to, like, why I stopped. It's just pure and simply I got busy and haven't gone back to it. I really, really should. It'd be nice, but I'm not kidding. Outside of this week, which I have forced myself to watch some movies in break time, my days are basically like, for Monday to Thursday, sitting at my desk for like 10 hours straight, doing programming and losing my fucking mind. Bring us here just for this. Even don't want the master diviner to know you've been slacking off, do you? Bring us here just for this.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? More of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun too?
The goddamn
Better to show you the real
crackhead
exalted system and
squirrel.
introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
You're a fucking worry. I think that's
must
what my father
apologize for your
does,
long
but
wait
don't
on
understand
this.
anything about it. That
It
is
wasn't
something
too
I
long.
do not blame for.
Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent
Like,
taste.
it's...
If you're interested,
So,
I can show
yes,
you how to play.
programming and
It's
software
great
engineering,
fun.
it's one of those things that, like, if you're very analytical, very good with, like, exacts and stuff like that in math, it's not too bad to wrap your head around, but, like,
It's an ancient tree.
even then,
We
I've
call
been
it
doing
the
it
Ambrosial
since
Arbor. It was once
intermediate,
the Senjo Lafu's
so, like,
prized treasure.
when I was
I
fucking
didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were
13,
history
14 years old,
buffs.
somewhere around there.
Not bad. Younger generations
Like, I grew up
usually
with a
don't know
DOS
much about
computer.
it.
I've been doing
Ambrosial Arbor is
programming
an
pretty much
ancient
since I
remnant
fucking
from where
could.
the Xianzhou roamed the
But
ether.
no, I primarily started working
From a
on it then.
distance, it looks like half
Um,
a tree stump.
I went away
But
from it
according
for a
to
number of
records
years.
the nation, in its
When I did this
prime,
degree
it
especially,
wound
I
into the
completely moved
heavens,
away
and
from it.
from
'cause
its
it's a humanities
celestial
degree.
bodies
Then I'm
hung.
working on it again now.
Meaning?
I do want to get back to it.
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta's space station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Any tree in the spaceship fits the description.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's just say it was bigger than your imagination. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
But yeah, it does mean that I can make games potentially in the near future. Well, I say that I can already make them, but that's why I'm working on the fan game I've mentioned, and I do post all the videos about.
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close.
I still think I'm probably going to be about a month or two away from being able to release like the beta for it. Just because I need to finish the work that I'm on at the
Just a
moment,
heads up,
assignments.
please
And then
don't go
once
running
that's
off
done,
once we're inside.
big
Maybe
dump
the
of
Master Diviner's
work.
guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Okay, so I assume that this one's gonna be... Yeah, it's a mix. So cool. I mean, yeah. I think it's really awesome when it's going well, and I think I'm the scum of the earth when it's not going well, so I'm not a great person to ask on that stuff. Alright, poop in your ass.
Welcome, customers.
Damn, I always hate it. Like an inch off from doing the damage.
Let's be friends.
Okay, that's triggered.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Fuck you.
Welcome, customers.
Now we just slap it.
I'm on guard.
Boom. Easy fun. Is there a chest down here? Oh, there's another puzzle. Okay. That affects center, so I'm gonna do this one first. Damn, Sin, I thought you said these were gonna get hard. It's even easier when it's multiple of them moving around.
So that's how it works.
It's just a chest over here. Yes, I am looting everything. Fucking sue me.
Looks good.
Oh, there's another puzzle. So many fucking puzzles already. I'm guessing I'm not allowed to go through this. Any tips on EXP farming to raise level? Oh, which one is it? It's the gold calyx, right? Is I think one of the best ways. Is yeah, just gold calyx to getting those done. Making sure you do the dailies. Like the biggest amount that I've gotten from it all, I'm not gonna even like speak otherwise for it, is the what's it called again? Like the daily sort of tasks you get where you get like 100 for it and do 5 of them and you're done, or get 500 and you're done. These daily training. Yeah. This gives a lot of EXP because this gives like, yeah, almost 300 per rank. So just like, I'm not kidding, I daily log in, get that done, and burn my Trailblazer power. That's all I do. I've also done missions and side quests, but like as you can see, I've not done a lot of them at the moment, or I've got a lot to do, I should say. Also, chests give you some as well, I think. I don't think there's anything else that I do that I feel's not like very, very ultra generic. Yeah, those give you a little bit, not much, but a little. It's not much, but you still, still a bit if you get them all, and the ones on. Yeah, like overall, getting chests and stuff like that, and puzzles, that's probably just like very supplementary, but it does help.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Or I wouldn't underestimate that with the XP as well. Anyway. I will admit I've used a couple of plots, but I think I've used a total of like 3 Trailblazer power pots. Also free mats, so reason / power can be used on other things. Yes. Again, I'm probably not the best to ask for a lot of those sort of like micro adjustments and that at this stage, because I do kind of do most of it fairly inefficiently, I'd argue, but somewhat like linear. I'm also very slow and methodical about how I handle these games, which means I get a lot of foundational resources and then just slowly push forward, and then I'll hit a point where I struggle because I need a new tier of resource and it takes ages to get it.
So strange.
Which is kind of where I'm getting to now.
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working? I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were fired?
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
I'm guessing it's the door that I was playing up against earlier. Yep. Are we surprised? Ew.
Here it is. Ugh, the Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Jinja for messing up once again. I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Jingxie, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Let Well do it. He's fucking good at everything.
Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Okay. You make me worry. Oh god, it's one of these things. Oh, okay, so it can be inside of it. Ah!
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
It's so fun, why don't you enjoy it, Slack? Yeah, she is starting to be a worrying personality, and she.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
No.
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Oh, yep.
Let's be friends.
Alright.
What a headache. A thousand wonders to raise and fight as one! Don't mess with me. That'll take more than enough. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
So did these have the Mara effect as well? Don't. That's right. That pops that Mara struck.
Naughty child.
Okay.
Nap time.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I can get the empowered attack. What is that effect? I'm worried now. What is that effect? On receiving a killing blow, there's 1 damage times tires. Oh, okay.
What a headache.
Well. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be scary. I'll keep that in mind. That was a lot of her damage. A lot of health as damage. We've got a long ways to go, don't we? Good lord. Oh, there's a chest behind this one. Heaven.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a shot.
Nice and easy. That should kill.
Don't mess with
Fuck
me.
up and. For the most part, these fights should be probably quite limited. Just
Looks good.
chest. Hey, you buddy.
Welcome, customers.
Okay. Do I think I kill these in one go? I don't think so.
Lance at the ready.
That fucking bird almost killed him.
Let's be friends.
Alright, there we go. That's the Mara Struck effect. This will kill.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the
the ult
sea of
off.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, I have 2 resurgences to get through this dude. Not too bad. Lock the door. We have big door access now. So useful. I'm so proud.
Welcome,
So
customers.
awesome to have it.
A thousand wonders to raise
That's not what I
your
meant to do. Fuck. Yeah, have a damage buff.
I'll end your misery.
It happens. It doesn't matter.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
core rupture without any targets. Just kind of like, I'm gonna die pretty.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm guessing these guys are gonna stop me from going any further.
I'm sorry, the Cloud Knights have orders from the Master Diviner to secure the Commission's safety. The area up at...
Would you look at that? I was right. Yay! Alright. There's some... They're not... There we go. That had me very worried for a second.
Looks good.
Puzzle. And you good there, lag. I know, right? It's fucking great. So this is why I couldn't see a chest here earlier. It's related to this. Okay. And then I'm guessing it goes into the zero? Yeah. Gotta look at that. Genius. Okay, nothing else. One of the last times I tried to break a pot, it fucking yelled at me, so you know. Hi. You free later?
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
Okay.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
Okay.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the
It's
metabolism of living
ChatGPT.
things. They say the theory
It's a language model.
down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Who's your favorite waifu in this game? Kafka. I don't even need to think on that one. I have a meme that perfectly summarizes. Where is that fucking one meme I posted? Give me a second. I'm opening it up. This is the meme. It's just no pets allowed. No, you can't bring thing onto the ship. It's like little robot isn't a pet, so they get a pass. Yay. She doesn't even need to say listen. Shake hand. Also, the fact that the hand holding is put out is hysterical. Alright. That's the meme for the day. Highly advanced computers.
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh.
Noose.
Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose. Anyway, don't
You
dwell
weren't
on
looking
it.
in the broom
As long as
closets
the
then.
machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer?
It's a dark joke, I'm sorry.
Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichua had brought you here instead of Chinchua? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience Core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Alright, yay. So we're not going to question the fact that Kafka is like right next to a supercomputer that can predict the future.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
Is this on consoles? I think it's on fucking mobile, my man. I don't know if it's on console.
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The
I'm
Matrix
pretty
of
sure it's
Prescience
on
has stopped
phone.
operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are stellar
I know, is this
wreaking
on
havoc inside the Commission,
consoles?
and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect
would know.
civilians.
I'd have to look that
I
up.
want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General,
I'm gonna look.
we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
Sorry, it's gonna lag while I'm tabbed out. Yep, it's on console. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, iOS, Microsoft Windows, Android. Means it will also be on Xbox if it's on Microsoft stuff.
But your Fu Shen, Visir, the boundless, omniscient, bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen Visir? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Hey, I hope I'm getting paid.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Chinchua is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Glad to have you. Glad to have us as your errand runners, aren't you? You're gonna have us as.
It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around. No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word. Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way. Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, aren't we
King Trey
fucking
will
literally going
accompany
into
you.
like areas that are potentially
He'll be in
very,
charge of
very close to
restarting the
guarded
terminal.
secrets?
As for eliminating the spirits, I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Say the magic word.
What? Which magic word? The universal one? Please? Please. Good enough.
Yeah, could have said that a bit nicer. God, fucking hell. We are doing this out of the kindness of our hearts, which is fucking, hey, why aren't we getting paid? Oh god, so this is the other puzzle thing that I think I remember. Oh. Okay, I can fucking teleport. Hey, yo, why is that a transformer? What? Wait, isn't that got a fucking Tory gate on its back? What the fuck? Alright, time to explore. Immediately found a chest. What the fuck's this? Oh, this is another Tory gate. It's dead.
Don't mess with me. That'll take more than.
Okay, it's at least split, so I'm not too worried.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Might pop the... No, I didn't.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Disappear among
I
the
didn't
sea
do
of
the ult
butterflies.
efficiently, I know, but like...
Illusions of the
also-
past.
Fuck it, it's the end of the fight. I lost out on like a little bit of energy. Absolutely.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm probably gonna have to retrace my steps and everything like that. I'm not disputing this in the slightest, but... And an extra second stuff. Dude, I'm fucking so goddamn tired right now. I'm not looking forward to this lecture that I have to do today.
Looks good.
Like right after the stream, I have to have that lecture. So, yay. It's not on Xbox? Ah, damn. I guess that's the only one that it's probably on, not on then. It is on PlayStation, I did read that. PS4 and PS5 is what I read.
Come on.
Ought to come there. No, it's it's on PlayStation straight away. I was looking at that earlier. I said it might be on Xbox just because it's also on Windows stuff, like it's on Microsoft stuff. But I guess it didn't have a carryover. Just.
Let's be friends.
Man, seriously, just was like, nope this out.
I'm okay.
But you know, that's what I guess that's the case then. It's because, like, well, I think I'm running this via... Am I actually launching this via? I think I'm launching this independent. No, it's via
Seize the moment.
but I've got mine via.
Don't mess with me.
It was just an easy way of getting a launch client.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Oh,
Illusions
a
of
bug.
the past.
I love the text just bugging like that. Oy. My eyes. Puzzle. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I know what I must do. But Microsoft PC and Xbox, yeah.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
I guess it's probably just like kind of the right system would be that it's not licensed to Microsoft, it's just licensed to PCs in general. Because setting up a port to Xbox would require some reason. So they probably don't want to do it. They probably don't have an agreement with them, so in a simple sense, yeah. Probably
Thousand
don't should
wonders to
bureaucracy.
fight is life.
Well, it's not on Xbox.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Bang.
It's time.
God, fucking... Why does Natasha do so much damage? It's so stupid. Like, yeah, I know that's versus normal targets. She's going to inherently do so much damage. But, like,
A delicate
that fucking last Eidolon on her is actually insane.
Welcome, customers.
Alright.
Don't
See
mess
how
with
well
me.
this goes for me.
Time for
Wow,
a
I
shot.
just
Now. It's time.
this.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Okay.
So you are afraid of me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child. Lance at the ready.
Ow. I probably won't. Hard to get PS5. Yeah. It's very hard over here because
Friends.
it's starting to get more and more like normalized, but yeah, no, it was real hard to get early on because it was hard enough to get in like countries
Just
that
in time.
the main ship point very far away. We didn't get those numbers for a long time.
Time for a shot. Now. I'm on guard.
I think I have to wait for that.
1,000 wonders to rate and fight as one. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
If this doesn't kill
Illusions
this,
of
I'm
the
gonna
past.
say.
Talk.
That was the whole pulse waiting for. Okay, right. Survived. Now I gotta fight the one next to me. I had to just shoot. I had no time to react. I
Don't
just
mess
had to
with me.
shoot. I got time.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, that's not good.
It's time.
That's not great targets for me to have.
Lance ablaze. And
Okay.
I'll enter misery. That'll take more than medicine.
Right, heal.
Better late than never.
My poor main character. Oh, good God. That 3 on her now? No, it's just 2. Okay.
don't lose momentum.
What a headache. I'll enter misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Sure, the main character will survive. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use it again. Alright, well, that's formidable foes defeated.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
Thinking of getting an Xbox X and just digital console instead of setting up a disk drive. It's fair. And that's reasonable. I mean, like, that's kind of the benefit of that sort of stuff nowadays, isn't it? Okay. Well, I should probably go to the area I'm actually supposed to be. Was there a wall point near it? Okay, the map's taking a little while to fucking load. Kind of. There's a thing here. I went like the long way around everywhere. Not even supposed to be in most of that area yet. Actually, just looking at the time, I think we're gonna leave off here. Because we're about to hit the reset. And that's probably a good time to call
Wanna
it.
spar?
I do have a lot of fucking things to respond to. So there's a message again, so I'm guessing it's another quest. Oh, good lord, that's what a long message. Taking treasure from chests. That is our treasure. So fight me. The Realm Keeping Commission, however, a CX Club, a reasonable organization, I promise you is. It's just still up for grabs. Sweet. Cool, I can keep using the chest. You want out? Okay. That's menacing. But yeah, no, I think I've got to call it there, just because I do need to get prepped for this lecture, and I need to take a bit of a break and have something to eat, because I had popcorn last night, and outside of that, I had what I basically only had one meal yesterday, so probably should oh. Well, with that being the case then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It would be very much appreciated. Helps the video out, helps me out with my motivation for doing this stuff. Where was it? Helps the channel. Good lord. Helps the channel out and helps you out finding this content again easier in the future. Also, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live, or follow me over on Twitter where I do post when I'm going live, as well as some of the thoughts, feelings, and general stuff, and things I'm working on over there. So tomorrow will be Persona. We'll be committing a good bit of time towards it, if I can. I don't think there's any reason I won't be able to. And I'll try and push for a good bit of time for that one. Outside of that, I don't think there's really anything else to talk about other than a reminder that I will not be streaming next Thursday. So this day, for whatever day it is for you, this stream that I had today, this will not be happening next week. I will not be able to attend for that because I have prior engagements that are very, very important. So, yeah. Outside of that, yeah, I think that's everything, so I'll finish up finally. Reset in like a minute, enough pulls for a stand perhaps? No, I don't have enough pulls for another standard. I genuinely, I think I've got like 6 at the moment. Is it 6 or is it, no, it's 4. I had 10 before, that's right, I had 10 the other day. And that's how I got Himiko. But, yeah, I will leave off here. So again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.